All right, so here we're selling everything you want. We've got potato chips, Doritos, ice cream, 2 types of ice cream. We got sundaes and black cherry things. We've even got some water, all for $1. So ice cold water. It's a real bargain.
It's a great group of boys. They're having a fundraiser tonight and hoping to raise money so they can buy some sweatshirts or shooter shirts. No, we have uniforms. We have balls. This is more for the extras.
And what's so special about Monson sports in general?
Guys, what's so special?
We're amazing.
We have a great group.
Athletes. We're all student athletes.
Student athletes.
They're students and athletes.
We're all very connected. We all know each other very well.
They just had a great season. They really enjoyed it. And they're looking forward to next spring.
Well, the Lions want to give back to the local community. That's what we're all about. And one of the focuses this year with the Lions is diabetes. I don't know if Ginny was talking to you about that, but we used to sell cotton candy, and our president said, well, that doesn't really go along with the diabetes issue. So we're going healthy with the watermelon.
And what else does the Lions Club do for the community of Monson all year long?
Well, we do screenings for hearing and sight for the schools. We bring our sight-mobile to the schools, and the teachers, that bring the kids through. We have activities at the senior center. We do the same type of thing. Last year we did diabetes screening for them, and we had a nice little luncheon for them. And then the funds that we raise totally go to eye research and diabetes research and hearing, and we recycle eyeglasses and hearing aids. So everything goes right back to the community.
Great, all really important things. And tell me a little bit about Summerfest. This is the kickoff.
Well, the Lion Year starts in July, so Summerfest is the perfect timing for us to be out in the community and to try to get new members into our club, because we need some new blood. And we're always looking for people who are interested in volunteering. We're all volunteers. We don't get paid anything. But we have a lot of fun. We're having a ball doing this together and bonding. And it's really a great organization.
And if someone wants to get involved, how can they get in touch with you after today?
We have a website that is monsonlionsclub.org. And it says a little bit about what the organization's about. And then down at the bottom, there is information about who to call to get membership information.
I'm Reed Coles. I'm the executive director of Monson Rocks. And now we are presenting a Woodstock tribute, this being the 50th anniversary of Woodstock, an event that will not happen again, and the people that remember it are getting on in age at this point. And so this is in recognition of that awesome event that was earmarked because of the war, and it brought 3 days of peace, love, and music together for a lot of people that the remembrances are strong. There are a lot of people in this area that went to Woodstock, and we just want to give people an evening of remembrance, kind of. This Back to the Garden 69, the group comes from New York. They do Woodstock tribute. They dress the part, they tell stories, and it's a multimedia event. Along with Christy Dix and the Fat Cats, a band from the Holland area here in Massachusetts. We hope to have some storytelling about the people that went to Woodstock, and maybe if people have little war stories as well.
That is so cool. And when is this all happening and where?
This is all happening on August 10th, which the real event happened on the 15th, but this is on August 10th, Saturday, at the Monson Quabog Motorcycle Club's Hill Climb on King Street.
That's awesome. And where can someone buy tickets or find more information about this?
You can buy tickets if you can get them in advance from me or at the Summerfest. We'll be selling them there. You can also go online to monsonrocks.com The tickets, if you can get them in advance, they're $20. If you get them online, they're $25. And if you buy them at the door, they're $30.
And are you encouraging everyone to come out in their attire, their tie-dye?
Absolutely. If you can dress the part, it's so much more fun. There'll be, you know, dancing and just having a good time, just like they did at Woodstock.
My box has 2 doors, a door in the front. Inside is a green hanky. Hold that, please. Thank you for not throwing it on the floor like somebody else did. Just throw it right over there. Door in the back. Holes in the sides so that's how you can put things in the box without opening up all the doors. Push the handkerchief into the box, please. Push it. Keep pushing. All the way. Perfect. Wait a minute, how old are you? You know, she is 8. Should we do this the easy way or the hard way? They think you can do it the hard way. So you know what we're gonna do? Let's put the cover back on the top. You know what? 2. Do you think you can do it? Come on, come on. Do you think you can do it? Oh my goodness, look at your friends. Do you think you can do it? Yes! There you go. Confidence, my friends. Wave both your hands over the box. Wave both your hands over the box. Perfect. Check it out, you guys. I can open the front door to show you. The box is empty. Nothing over there. Nothing over there. The box is empty, you guys. Hey! What are you doing?
Well, because we were really hoping that Blake and his brother Will would be able to stay up for the fireworks. I'm not so sure if Daddy's going to be able to stay up for the fireworks, but we're having a blast.
That's great.
What's your favorite part, Blake?
The bounce house.
The bounce house is our favorite part, but I kind of like the Thomas the Train ride.
And tell me a little bit about the Monson community. It seems like a great place to live and to play.
I moved here from Boston about 17 years ago, and it was the best decision I ever made in my life. You know, this is the epitome of a community, and times like this, Monson knows how to party. You know, we definitely live it up for the holidays, and 4th of July, it's Monson's holiday.
That's great. And can you say Happy 4th of July?
Happy 4th of July.
Thank you.
Cheryl Pereira, and I'm the temporary service unit manager and also a troop leader of a junior and a brownie troop.
Tell me about the Girl Scouts of Monson.
We do a lot of activities. We do a lot of things for the town, earning money to help them go to camp. They just went to Camp Bonnie Bray for a weekend on Memorial Day weekend. Had a lot of fun learning about cooking out in the wilderness, how to survive out there. Right now we're just doing this to earn money for our service unit, which pays for, they have a painting event that it does. There's a dad and daughter dance, of course the mom and me camping. So it helps out.
Great. And Girl Scouts teaches the girls a lot of values, skills?
It does. They can earn all sorts of different patches, even like when we sell cookies, which is our biggest fundraiser. It teaches them the facts of money, how to meet and talk to people. So it's useful. Monson is a nice, quiet little town. Everybody seems to know each other. So it's kind of like a newer version of the Waltons. It's really fun.
And if someone was interested in getting their child into Girl Scouts, where could they find more information?
That could be on Girl Scouts westernmass.org, or they can contact the schools. They give our information out. Or you can always just go online. We have a Monson Girl Scout page. Palmer also is always advertising on Facebook. I believe Springfield does too. So go to Facebook. You can find everything.
It's a really great event for the town. As you can see, everybody comes out from all the surrounding areas too. The Summerfest committee puts a lot of effort into it. They make sure that everybody has a good time, everyone's being safe. So our main role here, of course, is to have the ambulance. We have the fire truck parked up there just in case. Hopefully there's no emergencies, but in case there are, we want to be prepared to help everyone out.
And what do you love so much about the community of Monson?
I really love just the small town feel. I love being able to go downtown and know the people that I'm talking to, and working on the ambulance, knowing the people that I treat. You know, they're my neighbors, they're my friends. I just really like small town community medicine. I'm not originally from here, and I was so surprised when I moved here how big they do it between this event and then the 4th of July parade. They really just go all out, and it's really nice to see that small town American feel is still alive and well. I just hope everyone has a great time, and if you need us, we're always just a phone call away.
Well, it's every special year, whether it's the 25th, the 30th, or the 40th, we try to do something special. As you can see around here, we've got a lot of things going on. This is going to be our biggest fireworks display we've ever had this year, due to a lot of roundups through our local supermarket, Adams, and just the donations that people are giving us. And our Summerfest is going to be even bigger. A lot of this is going to be happening downtown. We're going to utilize Veterans Field behind the police station with there's going to be a tent down there for people to get comfortable under, kids games. There's going to be Zumba classes for kids are going to be down there. There's going to be food down there. We've got a DJ down there. And all of these inflatables are going to be down on there. So it's going to be kind of interesting. We try to get the kids, because the kids stay, parents stay. That's what we're trying to do. And we're trying to gear it up. The last few years, not every year do we do something special, but on the 30th, the 40th, those are the ones that we do something special for. We're a very small committee. There's only like 12 of us on there that put all of this on. We have a huge group of people that help us behind the scenes. And if you look at our booklet, you'll see the names of those people that help out. Without their help, we could never do this. And we're always looking for volunteers because we need help. And it's like every committee in every town. They're starting to dwindle down. Nobody's filling those positions. Everyone's hurting. So, but this is always, people kind of look for this every year, like even the Summerfest, because it's like a homecoming where they see people they haven't seen in a year or 2 years or 10 years, and they come there and they're going to run into them. And it's just a good time. The whole street's closed from one end to the other. It's not very often you run into something like that. So we try to appease just about everyone we can, and that's our idea.
And we've heard so much tonight already about Monson being a strong community. Do you have anything to add to that?
You know, I suppose I have to contribute that to the tornado. Ever since then, we've pulled together in things like this. I mean, just look around this field and see all the people that are here. And we have. It's been strong. We still don't have the numbers to help us out. And we're pleading for that constantly. So anyone out there, give us a call. Look on our website. That's how you can get a hold of us.
And what's that website?
It's the MonsonSummerfestinc.com. And you can look on that. All the information's on there. We have come up to modern times with all the electronics, like booth applications are in there, parade applications are in there. We try to do that all online to make it easier for people to do. We still get the phone calls from people, but it's a great time. I enjoy doing it.
What about Detroit?
All right, you're gonna wait. Okay, ready, set, go. Keep going, guys, keep going. Come on, get those faces in there. That's the key. Push it around. The National Association of Pie Eating Contests say that one of the keys to winning, kind of judge these visually, but we'll let you guys look at these too. Okay, here's the one. Round of applause. Good job, man. How was that cherry pie?
Good.
Just good?
Awesome.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Next one. Whoa! I see bottom of the pie tin here. That's kind of what we're looking for. Okay, so we got a round of applause. Yeah. And the last one. Whoa. Okay. Logan Piper.
That was sickening.
Maple syrup, which we make right here in town, just up the street from here. And we've been doing it for about 6 or 7 years now. And we're glad to be here. Let the community support us. And yeah, we're hoping for a really good day today. We learned from a fellow sugar maker and just from looking online, and it's an addicting hobby. It really grows on you. And yeah, I've been doing it ever since.
What's special about your maple syrup?
Homemade, nothing's added, it's 100% pure. All we're doing is taking out excess water from the sap that comes from the trees. So it's a lengthy process, but it's a really good reward in the end.
And what do you like so much about Summerfest and the community of Monson?
Just the community getting together, and it gives us a chance to get support from the community.
We're basically doing a country fair type of meal. It's pulled pork Sunday. It comes with beans, potatoes, pulled pork, coleslaw, and some cornbread. So it's a country fair thing that a lot of people enjoy.
And that's pretty unique. Did you make this recipe up yourself?
I did not. This gentleman right here is an excellent cook. His name's Bob, and he put it all together himself with his talent. I like the people here. It's all small town atmosphere. Everybody's really friendly and nice. And at the 4th of July, everybody's in a great mood. And we come out, you know, try to make a little money for the lodge and everything to break even, and just get our name out there and try to see if there's anybody interested in joining us. We're Freemasons. Dayspring Lodge is actually the Monson Lodge up the road here near the Polish Club. And they're the ones putting on this table here today. We do a lot of things. Charitable works, oldest fraternity in the world, biggest fraternity in the world. The Shriners are all Masons. It's all about helping people, making the world a better place than when we got here.
Peter Johnston, I'm the pastor at First Church right up the street. We've been doing this for a number of years. We sell homemade strawberry shortcake with whipped cream, delicious, and we also have beverages and popcorn. It goes into the operating of the fund of the church, and that funds things like our outreach programs and our church school and things like that. And it's a church that is open to all people, no matter what your walk of life. It's a church that loves children, absolutely loves having them around. Right, Kate?
That's absolutely true.
We say we're not just another pretty faith. But we also have 2 events coming up, the townwide tag sale and the carnival. That's in August and September.
This is the first year that our crew, 168, has been selling fried dough here. It's a lot of fun. We're just raising money just for the troop and the crew as a whole, and it's been a lot of fun.
We do a lot of community service within our community, and a lot of this money goes towards trips and activities and educating the youth members.
And what do you like so much about Monson and this event, Summerfest?
Oh, well, I think it's really cool how a group of people come together to support this town, and it brings awareness to the town, so it's great.
Amherst Railway Society is a nonprofit organization basically for people who want to just play with trains. Models all the way up to the real thing, so anything in between. Historical societies, whatever. If you have an interest in trains, we're the club to belong to. I am the show director of the largest train show in the country. That's what I love. So every year we'll put on a train show, usually the weekend before the Super Bowl, and we'll get 25,000 people over 2 days. Anything and everything trains. And I have got my favorite tagline that goes along with that show. It is, if you can't find it at this show, it no longer exists. So people come to that show just for those hard to find pieces and collections and all that kind of stuff.
Really, really interesting. And how important is it to keep keep trains, the history and everything alive?
It's one of those things that's dying. It's a lost art, and especially working with your hands as far as the model aspect of it. But the history of railroads, that's really what got us through the Industrial Revolution. So I think it's a very important part of the United States history. And we have a lot of historical societies at the train show that will explain that and promote that and all that kind of stuff. But my favorite part of this is the modeling end of this. I love to build models and recreate scenes and all that kind of stuff. The way I tell people to remember it is it's always the weekend before the Super Bowl. Cannot compete with the Super Bowl, especially when the Pats are in it every year. But it's this year, the 25th and 26th of January. It's at the Eastern States Exhibition Fairgrounds, the only place large enough to hold the 450,000 square feet that we have. $15 admission for adults, kids 15 and under, free.
All right. Would you like to add anything else about being here in Monson or being at the Summerfest today?
Yeah, it's fun to be here for the 40th anniversary. Our headquarters is only 3 miles down the road, where we're building track for this caboose and an engine, and we're going to give kids rides on the weekends and all that kind of stuff. So I'm glad to be here. Thanks.
Back in 2013, I started to do this business and been in business since with it. And there's a good call for this type of world handmade product, and I continued to do it. So we were invited up to Monson, so we decided to come up.
He buys the lumber, designed all the birds, cuts the lumber. I do a lot of the painting. He does some. He does that one because it's too complicated. So we have a good time. We work together on them. So.
And do you have a passion for birds?
Yeah, I kind of do.
My wife does.
Yeah, but that's not what started it. He's a carpenter by trade, so he was looking for something else to do.
The beard and mustache contest, which basically means we are trying to break a Guinness Book, a World Book record of having the most participants in a contest with facial hair. So every facial hair counts, whether it's little or stubble, a full beard or mustache, we'll take you. This is the first time. Yes, it's our 40th anniversary, so we did a lot of things that are first time. And so far, some people are hesitant, other people are very willing. So we need more willings. The Summerfest started 41 years ago as a church picnic at the Methodist Church. Since then, it came out on the street. It was a sort of a street picnic that's turned into an annual event. It's part of Monson's culture. It's supposed to be a fun-filled family day, safe, in celebration of our country's independence. And it's not just about a cookout. It's not just about having friends. It's about remembering our roots to our country. That's where I see it. And that's Monson's culture. And I can only hope that it would grow even bigger than it is.
Happy 4th of July.
Perfect.